If you've been to this channel before, you have seen some of my other Slay the Spire videos, starting with 8 claws, starting with 8 pressure points, starting with 9 blade dances. Well, today I wanted to do something a little different. I wanted to try out what would it be like if I started a defect run with 8 cold snaps. Would it be enough defense to get us through it? Would it be enough attack to get us through? I'm really looking forward to seeing what ends up happening here. I think it's a little bit of a challenge, you know? And let me show you exactly what seed we'll be using on PC. This only works for PC. It doesn't work for console. This is the seed number. I will leave it in the description below, so you don't have to worry about that. And what you do is you embark on an adventure, you lose your starting relic, and you obtain a Pandora's box with 8 cold snaps in it. And that is the entire deck: a zap, a dual cast, and 8 cold snaps. Let's hope that we can get through this, and let's see, you know, let's have a little fun with it. I really like doing these types of things. I do it on Ascension 20, of course. And if you like these kinds of things, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you come back, you check out more videos, because we have a lot of fun on this channel, and there's going to be a lot more content for regular Slay the Spire 1. And I'm also going to be having a lot of content for Slay the Spire 2. I'm mostly excited about that. But make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe, because I'm telling you, it's a good time over here, man. It's a good time. It's not bad. It's not bad. We are taking quite a bit of damage. The cold snaps are not, they're not blocking that much. Like, they are and they're not. You know what I mean? It's going to take a little bit of time for the cold snaps to sort of get in line. A force field is not super good. I almost want to take a cool-headed, but yeah, all right, we'll take a cool-headed. Just more Frost Orbs. We're going to need a blizzard at some point in this run. I know that for a fact. I know that for a fucking fact. You know what? I don't know if cool-headed was even really worth it, come to think of it, because this is at least attack damage along with Frost Orbs. So maybe that wasn't the greatest pickup, but I don't know. It also triggers the block, so that's kind of nice too. Like, being able to just cycle through Frost Orbs. It's like the first turn of every run is gonna be pretty bad if they're attacking. A chill, another cold snap. Do we take another cold snap? We take 10 cold snaps. I'm kind of scared to do that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little frightened. I'm a little frightened. I mean, what's the difference between 9 and 10? Let's do it for the memes. Let's take a 10th cold snap. Maybe we put that in the title. Do we heal 23 here, or do we just do a max HP? I'm on the fence. I kind of don't mind healing as much as we can here. Yeah, let's heal it up. Let's heal it up. It's not technically 23, to be fair. Let's do this. Kill this tiny slime. Block 6 out of the 8. And then just like that, we're just sort of cooking. We're just sort of pushing forward and just gaining full block. It's gonna be that first turn that's really tough, you know? I think we're gonna skip here. I think we're gonna skip here. We don't really need another cool-headed. Let's delete 7 max HP. All right, you convinced me. It's fine. Now, do we upgrade the zap, or do we upgrade the cold snaps? Or the cool-headed? I think we upgrade the zap. I can't believe I took a 10th. I can't believe I took a 10th cold snap. Why? Why? How was that necessary? You had 9 of them. You're just beefing up the deck for no reason. Okay, Gremlin Knob. This is a really solid fight with him. Let's also just drink the capacity potion because that makes it even more fun. We have even more block going. And then we do it more, and this isn't full block, but it's damn close. It's damn close. I could use the zap and it turns it into full block. I think. Yeah, actually, I think it does. And it deals a little extra damage. Fuck it, let's live. Oh, I was wrong. I was wrong. That was actually completely pointless. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're taking even more damage. Yeah, I should have done the math a little better in my head. A molten egg. How many more attacks are we really putting in this deck? A defrag that is what we were looking for. We're looking for focus items. I believe that'll be the best thing that we can do. Little dual cast basically makes this almost full block. And then this also basically makes it full block. Actually, it does make it full block. Look at that. The free zap is nice. Boom, there we go. We're through that. A rebound. Hologram? Nah. I think we're okay. I think we're okay with skipping that one. We'll go to this chest. Yes, please. Give me that old coin. We're going to a shop too. Wait. Why am I only taking on one elite here? I think I pathed wrong. I think I intended to path this way. Yeah, I think that's good. We'll take the old coin. I think I made him. Oh no, we're not. Sorry, there's another elite over here. That's why I did that. That's why I did that. It's good. It's good to think about this. I was like, how am I only taking on one elite here? But no, the other elite is right here. I totally missed that. Let's go to the fire. Let's upgrade the defrag. That is huge. 2 focus means much more block. Now we have 2 regular combats, which is tough. We could smoke bomb if we think we're going to take too much damage. Let's think about this. This would be 10 with the dual cast. Yeah. I think I'm going to smoke bomb here. I think I'm going to smoke bomb here. Fuck it. Get rid of the smoke bomb. We don't need it. We don't like it. We hate smoke bombs. I'm really not a fan of smoke bomb. Maybe smoke bomb would have been better here. Should have used the zap first. It's fine. Totally fine. Using the zap first there was definitely the better play though. Dual cast, cool-headed. Cold snap. We don't want to quite split them yet. Not while we're weakened, really. Is this too much? This would be 40 plus 10. Sorry, minus 10. He'd be at 30. And he'd be at 26. Yeah, I think I'm going to wait. I think I'm going to hold off on this. We'll do it on the next turn. But we got weakened again. I think it's fine. Zap, cold snap, cold snap, cold snap. That was really well played. That was really well done. And then 2 cold snaps, you're dead, and we're just good. We're just good. I figured when I saw that there was a cold snap seed, I figured that this would just be fun. I think it's challenging in the sense of, you know, our defense comes from the frost from the cold snaps, and cold snap is not particularly strong once you get to a certain level. You know, once you get to like Act 2, it's still a good card, but it's not insane, you know? It's not insane anymore. 539 gold going into this shop. We could get a Duvu doll. Kind of fun. Could get a med kit. Yeah, I think we definitely want another defrag and maybe a fission. This is the fun part about this is we can get fission, defrag. We can upgrade the fission here. Get a med kit. Let's see, this is 300 and something, and then let's call this like 4 something altogether. It's kind of nice. We could also, oh, I was gonna say we could remove a strike. We don't we don't have any strikes, excuse me. We get a focus potion as well. Duvu doll is 1 extra strength, which is fine, but I don't plan on getting more curses. A med kit is super good. Let's go defrag, fission, med kit. And we could take a focus potion. Or we could stick with what we've got and just believe. I think I'm okay with that. Yeah, I think I'm okay with this. Not taking the focus potion. Maybe I'm crazy. We can use the explosive potion against these fellas. Let's go ahead and use that right now. That works against the sentries big time. And hopefully the frost keeps us alive, you know? Especially with 2 defrags. That's not too bad. Oh, damn. I was hoping the lightning would strike him. But it's fine. It will on the next turn. Guaranteed. It's a fact. Just kidding. We don't know if it's a fact. We can only hope. That was wonderful. That was perfect. We don't even, like, the sentries, this fight is a lot easier when you're doing this. Let's pull a daze, please. Thank you. I don't even want to use fission until I upgrade it. I know that's silly probably, but there's not really a reason to use it until it's upgraded. Boom! A motion ship is insane. Insanely good. Potion of capacity is going to be great for the next fight. Cold snap plus. I really don't want to. I really don't want to. I kind of do want to, but I don't. You know what I mean? Why? Why would we use another cold snap? That's so silly. I'm more inclined to use the charge battery. Let's go ahead and skip here. I think it's fair to skip there. I think it's fair not to add a 10th cold snap into the deck. I think we're okay. Let's go ahead and upgrade the fission, and boom, now we're evoking all orbs instead of just removing them. And Hexaghost is actually going to be a little bit of a pain in the ass. We're going to need to get a little lucky to not take too much damage here, and that is a lot. 30. Let's use Potion of Capacity. Let's use Cold Snap, Cold Snap, Cold Snap. Then we're going to evoke everything, draw a bunch, and that really worked out really well because now we're just kind of covered everywhere. Let's draw. Oh, look at that. We drew into a Cold Snap. Imagine. Who would have guessed? Yeah, okay. So it wasn't too bad because we got the fission. We were able to kind of get through that at a reasonable pace. Also, let's not sleep on the potion. The potion was good too. We're just cold snapping away. Cold snap, cold snap, cold snap. Let's do it some more. Cold snap, cold snap, cold snap. I guess like Cold Snap is not the strongest, most incredible card, but when you do this, when you have 67 million of them, it certainly doesn't hurt. You know what I mean? When you have so many, it suddenly becomes a really strong card. However, we have to point this out. We're at the point of the big attack, so that could pose a problem with all these burns and burn pluses that are getting added into the deck. We are able to full block it, but once I start drawing all burns, do I have enough power to kill Hexaghost? I have to imagine we do. I have to imagine we do. Yeah, I think I'm wearing for no reason. I don't think I've ever gotten to this turn for Hexaghost, though, before in my life. I'll be honest, I don't think I've ever gotten to this point where he wasn't dead by now or I wasn't dead. That's a very interesting set of circumstances to still be alive here, as well as allow Hexaghost to be alive. Look at that cold snap, wipes him off the face of the earth. Just kidding. Wipes him off the spire, and Seek is really nice. We could seek out those defrags that we want. Reboot isn't bad either. Meteor Strike, we don't have the energy for that at the moment. I mean, sort of. Fission gives us a chance at that. We definitely need a capacitor card. We definitely need a capacitor card. I just repeated myself. I think it's called capacitor. The one that gives you more orbs. Maybe it's just called capacity. I don't remember. We're going to grab a Seek, because who can't use a Seek? You know what I mean? Fusion Hammer. Damn. We don't want Velvet Choker, because we have quite a few zero cost cards here. I think Fusion Hammer scares me a little bit, because I do want to upgrade Seek and Defrag, but if I can't, I can't. Runic Dome also scares me. We have had quite a bit of block so far, so maybe I shouldn't be too worried about it. On the fence. I'm on the fence. Runic Dome or Fusion Hammer? Upgrading is good. Maybe we get an Apotheosis from a shop or something like that. Maybe. I have my doubts, but maybe. We do have a Molten Egg. You know what? Let's just do the Fusion Hammer. Let's live with it. Let's hope that most of the cards that we're going to pick are just upgraded. That would be awesome. Seems unlikely, but it would be great. Okay, potential for a 3 elite path right here with a decent amount of fires, as well as a late shop. So we still have a decent chunk of change. I would prefer if we had more. Do we take the skill potion for Shelled Parasite? Because Shelled Parasite's gonna kick our ass. Let's think about this. We have a 40% chance for a potion. I think I'm gonna do it. We'll use the Equilibrium. Look at that. Full block. That's good. We like that. And the cool part about this deck is we really are no longer worried about block. We are worried about doing damage to this fella, but we can pretty much full block everything now that we did that. So that's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and fission out these. Draw a bunch of cards and play a bunch of cards. Let's evoke the Lightning Orb. Boom! That was really good. That was really, really good. We love that. Anything I want to seek? Not really. Not really. Actually, we'll seek out the cold snap. Why not do a little more damage? We need to get through a bunch of damage here. We should be able to, but we do need to get through a bunch. There we go. There it is. Not bad. Another cold snap plus. I passed on one cold snap plus. Should we just make it an even 10? Just say fuck it, make it an even 10. This is so stupid. This is actually the dumbest thing I've ever done. The heart's gonna murder us. All right, we'll take the 10th cold snap, but that'll be the final one. Okay, that's the final one. I've had enough. I've done enough. Let's see what we get here. Let's see what cards were offered. Capacitor. There it is. That's what we wanted. Just want to look around, make sure there's nothing else. Yeah, capacitor is the one. Capacitor is the one. And here we go yet again. Cold snapping. We're going to take some damage, though, here on turn 1. It was good to get the defrag, though, so I can't complain about that. And now we're just full blocking. It's that first turn that's the problem for us, you know? It's that first turn. Let's seek fission. That's beautiful. That's a beautiful thing. We'll do this, and then we'll just do a little fission. That guy's dead. Now let's see if we can kill this guy. Not quite, but we're real close. We are extremely close to being able to kill this fella. And there it is. Is recursion necessary? Probably not. Is turbo necessary? Not at the moment. Not at this particular moment. I would like to get a little more draw. Chill, probably also not necessary. Let's just skip there. He's doing 14. I guess we'll defrag. We'll do double defrag, cold snap, dual cast. That's full block. That's perfect. That works out perfectly. We can go capacitor, cold snap, cold snap, cold snap, fission. Cold snap, frost. Cool-headed, I mean. That wasn't... It was kind of pointless to do. I'm going to be honest. It was kind of pointless to do the evoke there, I think. I think I made a mistake in doing that, but it doesn't really make a difference, truth be told. I couldn't kill the Centurion? What the hell? What is that? What is that, bro? We gotta upgrade some of these cold snaps, man. That's why we shouldn't take more. We should just upgrade the ones we have. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if that's true because we do just get upgraded cold snaps. So I have no idea. All right, he's done. Doom and Gloom, no. Sweeping Beam, no. Force Field. No, I mean, we have a lot of block. We have a lot of block. Oh, we can't upgrade anything. I forgot. So I totally forgot I took Fusion Hammer. Duh. All right, let's rest. We'll rest to full health and see what we got here. And it's not the best situation. Let's cool-headed, cold snap, cold snap. We're not going to use capacitor right now. We're going to block most of the damage, not all of it, but we are going to get this emotion chip triggered. which is nice. Then we just do this, and then we go fission. This is a good fission as opposed to the last one. Okay, it didn't work super well, but it was pretty good. It wasn't perfect. We actually can't seek anything out, which sucks. That does suck. Dual cast is actually useless here. So if you're not aware, seek doesn't work when your deck is 0. It doesn't go through like your discard pile. It only goes through your draw pile. So just a little secret about seek. You will not be able to use it otherwise. So we don't have full block here, actually, surprisingly. Surprisingly, that was not full block. We should have it here, though. Yeah. Oh, I have Meg Kit. I forgot. I could have gotten rid of that. That's fine. Let's zap here. Cold snap, cold snap. So the thing about this is that it is taking longer to win fights, but we're blocking everything. So that's been kind of nice. Who needs AoE when you have non-stop cold snaps? And look at this, another Seek or an Overclock, especially with the med kit. Yeah, as much as I love Seek, and Seek is fantastic, it's not, I can't upgrade it. So I think we do that. We're going to take the Ruby key here, which is great. Let's see. Are we taking the Sapphire key here? No, we're taking the ink bottle for sure. We need that. Upgrade all. Upgrade all strikes and defends. No, I don't think that's worthwhile. I guess we got to remove a card, but what do we remove? Do we remove dual cast? Do we remove one of the cold snaps? Like, yeah, we have 10 cold snaps. Do we need that many? I did add some cold snaps. No, I added one cold snap, actually. No, I added 2 cold snaps. So, like, I don't feel like it's cheating to delete a cold snap. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's okay. But I don't know. I don't know. You let me know in the comments section. Do you think it would have been okay for me to delete a cold snap here? Because I did take 2 more cold snaps. You know what I mean? But I don't know. Maybe instead I just deleted dual cast. Have we used dual cast? Not really. Could it be useful later on? It might be, to be totally honest. I might need that kind of block. But I'm willing to get rid of it. Let's go. Let's take away the dual cast. Okay. A little bit of a tough spot here. A little bit of a rough one to start. Let's go. Well, let's seek first. Seek the defrag. Right? We go boom, boom, boom. He doesn't die. But we do get to draw some more cards. Now he's dead. Capacitor. And Fat Gremlin. Maybe I should have killed Fat Gremlin. We could check out what's our random skill. Let me see. No, I think I'm okay with this. Let's see what we got. We do go frail. Oh, no. Okay. Okay, this is fine. Overclock me. We're taking damage, folks. Now I should have used the potion. I forgot. I should have used it. Defrag. Into the cool-headed. Okay, it didn't kill him. Why don't you kill Fat Gremlin? Nobody likes Fat Gremlin. He's rude. He's mean. He does mean things. Okay, they're not attacking yet. Do we? Well, first of all, let's get rid of this burn. Boom, med kit. That draws us a new card. So ridiculous. That draws us a brand new card. Let's kill the fat gremlin. Let's deal some damage to the gremlin leader. This is assuming the gremlin leader doesn't attack here. If she does, and she does, I think I might be inclined to use this potion. Let's see what we got. We'll get a free hologram. So we'll use the zap. We'll take the zap back. We'll use the zap again. I think that was really good play. Then we kill this guy. Okay, I actually got lucky that I killed him. I actually was like not likely to kill him. And we blocked everything, so this is perfect. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We're just rolling through, cold snapping through. Cold snap, cold snap, cold snap. That's the whole thing. That's the entire deck. But I got to kill these little minions so that they don't continue to be problems. Because all we have is cold snap for damage. Ah, she's attacking again, this motherfucker. All right. 12, 18, and 9. That's 27. It's not enough to kill the mad gremlin, actually. So we're just going to go straight at her. Ooh, this is big. We're going to go straight at the gremlin leader. This isn't full block. We're going to take like 13, I think. So not terrible, but also not great. Maybe overclock wasn't necessary. Once we get through all the powers, it probably isn't necessary. Oh man, we can't kill her. Really? We're gonna draw another card. Yeah, we don't have the capacity to kill her. And we just kill Fat Gremlin. I think it's fine. We're blocking almost everything. We're fully blocking everything. Yeah, we're taking 3 here. It's definitely getting harder. I'll say it. I'm willing to go out on a limb and say it's getting a little bit harder to kill enemies. We need a little something better. Echo form? We need like a little more damage or a little more focus to continue this run. So far, every attack has been cold snap, actually. I'm going to take the echo form. I mean, who doesn't love a good echo form? Loop seems really good. Loop seems really good. Membership card seems really good. Art of War seems really good. Horn Cleat seems really good. Let's take membership card. Let's get Art of War. Let's get Loop. Loop could be a fun thing to echo form as well. Do we want to remove anything? We could remove overclock. I don't mind keeping it though. We could also use reinforced body, just as a way to generate block. I don't know. Do we need it? I don't know. Fairy in a bottle, in case we do die. Little survival action. I think we'll take that. Panacea? We will also take Panacea. You know why? Because if we do get a bias cognition, keep forgetting I can't upgrade. If we do get a bias cognition, Panacea is going to come through in a big way. And I love that. Cool-headed into 2 cold snaps. I think that's fine. You know what we need at this point? A turbo. We could use a turbo. Or a Calcum was really good too. Because on this first turn, if we don't get enough block, we now are supplemented by Orichalcum. It's really, really good. All right, we're gonna go loop, zap, fission, just to make sure we can block it all. We're going echo form, defrag, defrag, cold snap, and then panacea. Why not? Why not? The echo form coming at the end is a little rough. Maybe I should have seeked that out, maybe. But it's okay. We could do a double seek here and pull out zap and a cold snap plus, zap plus and a cold snap plus. There we go. Put a little lightning in there. We definitely need more focus. That's one thing that we absolutely fucking need. Because in order to do more damage, we're gonna need more focus. And we also probably need a blizzard. I know there's people out there that don't want to hear that. But I wasted my echo form. That wasn't great. That really wasn't great. That really wasn't great. At least we can full block this, but it's getting close to not being able to do that. So I shouldn't waste it. Double cold snap plus. Yes, please. Give me the lightning orb. Give me the death of Book of Stabbing. And a fossilized helix? That also helps us big time on turn 1. Wow. That's incredible. Sweeping beam? Sweeping beam might help in this fight. Now, let's keep it so that we can say, hey, we only used cold snap. Like cold snap was our only attack. You know what I mean? We couldn't use anything else. Let's go loop, cold snap. We're gonna overclock actually. Defrag, zap. That's good. That was good. The big question becomes, do we seek out the echo form? Nah, I don't think we do. I don't think we do. You know why? Because we're in trouble here. Well, we're not in trouble, but we're not in ideal circumstances. I don't know, maybe we do. Trying to think, can I full block these guys? If I echo form, does this full block? 8 plus 4? Not enough. We could also, all right, this is a little crazy. This is maybe a terrible idea. Get the echo form. Snacko oil this. Echo form is free. Capacitor becomes expensive, but echo form is free. A lot of the other cards got cheaper. Cold snap became a little more expensive, these two. So that sucks. We can save the defrag for an echo form turn. We play the panacea. Let's see if this is gonna work. Maybe we do defrag. We'll just use the defrag. Let's not take it for granted. And that was enough to block, so our fossilized helix still in existence. Now, do we kill these little guys or do we keep going? I think we just keep going. I think we just keep chipping away at the collector. Maybe I should have used overclock there. Double capacitor could be really good. Yeah, I think I'm good with this. I think I'm very good with this. Tick down these guys, why not? Get rid of the burn, why not? Full block. And then he's gonna do the big attack and we have the fossilized helix. Ooh, he didn't do the big attack. I was wrong. $18 and $18, we're just like basically fully blocking that. If we use any attack. I think I saved the fission for a better turn. Let's just hit the collector himself. I think that's good. This is one of those big turns. Okay, we draw everything that we can. That goes off twice. We can kill this guy, actually. Let's kill him. He's dead. One of these. And then we'll just attack that guy. So that's full block. That's more than full block. Can we just win on cold snaps? That's the big question. That's the big question. Do double these. Then this and this. So now, look at this. We might never take damage. We might never take damage in this fight. I don't know. It depends. Double cool-headed. Cold snap, cold snap, cold snap, cold snap, cold snap. Do we have the balls to fission here? We'd be drawing 7 cards. Yeah. Yeah, let's go for it. Scary stuff. Scary stuff. We overclock. We cool-headed, and then we cold snap them. I'm not gonna lie, that was scary. That's a lot of block. We could use a calipers. That's our new. That's a new thing that we want. Calipers. I hadn't considered that one, but that would be a good one. That would be a very good one to get. I think we just continuously attack the collector and we should be good. We don't really have to worry about these little torch heads. Why does torch heads sound so like malicious? Like it sounds like a real serious insult. Like just very rude, very mean for no reason. Go double cold snap again. Let's do that. Let's do this. And then cold snap, cold snap. Let's overclock because we have some energy. There we go. There we go. We need to figure out how to do 20 more damage to the collector. It shouldn't be that difficult, but apparently, maybe. Oh, here we go. Okay, we got there. All right. The cold snap calamity, the cold snap chaos is coming through. A thunderstrike is really cool if it was a blizzard. You know what I mean? A blizzard is what we're looking for. Thank you. Not a thunderstrike plus, a blizzard plus. then we'd be completely cooking at that point. That's the type of scaling that we need here. Reboot, do we want another Seek? I mean, maybe just reboot is good. Maybe just reboot is the better decision. Yeah, I think reboot is cool here. We already have Seek, so Snecko I actually think is not what we're looking for. Because we have so many zero cost cards. Fission, Zap, Overclock, Seek, Panacea, Reboot. It's not super feasible. Yes, Echo Form exists, but that's about the only card that's being positively affected by Snecko. But Philosopher's Stone is gonna make the heart a lot harder. And our fights do last a really long time, so that's a little tough to deal with. I wish we would have gotten Bicog there, but we'll take the Philosopher's Stone. Okay, and we're gonna go to this early shop because we do have, I think we're gonna go to this early shop. That's my first instinct, is that. So I initially wanted to take this early shop, but I actually think our best path is this one over here to get the later shop because there's more fires and, well, I don't know how much we need fires because we can only rest at them, right? But it's still okay. It's still fine. It's a 2 elite path. There's no 3 elite paths, unfortunately. So we're just going to take that path instead. There's also some question marks, which is really nice. We're going to go Echo Form, Cold Snap, Loop, and we're going to finally use our fossilized Helix. It's finally gone. Not that I was necessarily wanting to use it, but you know what I mean. Let's reboot. Fuck it. Let's reboot. Oh no. A few burns. Nobody likes burns. Why you gotta be like that, Orb Walker? Let's Cold Snap and get rid of these burns. That's the power of Medkit. It is so beautiful. It is so beautiful. We're gonna double defrag here. And then we're going to Zap, Fission, defrag again, Cold Snap, kill the burn, Overclock, Cold Snap. We're close to killing him, but not quite. Too bad we don't have Blue Candle. Not that I guess we necessarily need it. There it is. Orbalker, you are gone. You are deceased. We skip all those. We're gonna just skip all those. Oh no. Well, we're not gonna lose our only cool snap plus. Losing Cool Headed doesn't feel super good, but better than losing the rest. We're gonna let that go. We're gonna remove a card. What do we want to remove? I know you're gonna hate me, but I feel like removing a Cold Snap is probably the best choice. However, 10 Cold Snaps. We're at 10. That's such a nice number. It's such a pleasant number. Maybe we just remove nothing? Maybe we remove his Seek? I don't know. I can leave. This is the first time I'm not removing a card. You know what? Let me remove a Cold Snap. Fuck it. We started with 8. We have 10 now. Let's remove 1. I think that's fair. I think it's fair to remove 1. Is it going to cost us? Let's get rid of 1. Thin out the deck slightly. I think I like that. All right, tough spot. We probably can't use the Echo Form, which we've been relying on a lot. Actually, what else are we going to use? Truthfully, we kind of have to. We could use Loop, of course, but That's 10 block. That's a waste of the fossilized helix. I didn't realize that it was like that, but that's fine. It's totally fine. Double defrag. Let's use this. Cold snap plus, regular cold snap, and then fission. Let's see what we draw. Got ourselves a defrag. I think we just shuffle in this cold snap and see what else we pull out. Oh, look at that. It's more cold snaps. Who would have guessed? I know it wouldn't have been you. I know the audience would have never, ever guessed that a cold snap could come out there. Seek is actually, I should have deleted this Seek over the, oh shit. Okay. I forgot that was going to go off twice. Do we want to kill this guy? I don't know that we can. Damn. Okay, it doesn't matter. We were able to full block. For some reason, I thought we wouldn't have enough for full block there, but we did. We did, thankfully. That kind of worked out. Overclock here. This guy's going to be reborn on this turn, I think. Nope, next turn. We're good. We're good. Double cold snap. We're not good, actually. Yes, we should be good now. Nope. Nope. Math. Still not right. Nope, the math is good. Boom, done. Kill the burn. Okay. All right, we're surviving. I think liquid bronze is gonna help us with the heart if we decide, hey, we gotta go against the heart. You know what I mean? What do we want a hologram? Do we want a hologram something? Do we want another overclock? Not really. An overclock plus, I mean, maybe it's good. We do seem to be using a lot of our energy. Like, we do seem to use a majority of our energy, which is great. Hologram would be like bring back a cold snap, which eventually gets pointless. We definitely need to improve in a few ways. We do need to improve. We're not completely like good right here. Watch this. Ready? Capacitor, Seek, Echo Form, Zap, Cold Snap. Please don't be a dual attack. Fuck off, dude. No way. Okay, that didn't work out very well. I should have not attacked. That would have been smarter. We're gonna loop this one. Double loop, rather. And we're gonna go Cold Snap, Cold Snap, Reboot. Maybe I could have overclocked there. Panacea. We're resting at the next floor, so maybe just taking a little damage here is okay, because this could turn into something way worse. Like 39, for example. Now we can just sort of do this and feel okay about it. We're generally going to be blocking like almost everything. Yeah. Writhing Mass, still a pain in the ass. We can be honest about it. He's not nice. This kind of sucks because I would have preferred to use defrag for the Echo Form, but we can't. We could just double overclock, I guess. And then defrag. And then use a zap. We could fission here, but we should cold snap first, then fission. So we max out our draw. We cold snap, cold snap, cold snap. Cold snap, cold snap. 13 is good. We just don't want to take a curse. We don't want to take a curse, so maybe we don't do any more. Yeah, that's fine. I definitely do not feel like taking a curse. That is on my list of things I don't want. Double cold snap is good. We have full block, so we're just gonna let this one go. We're gonna let this one go. Because I can imagine the next hit turns it into a curse, you know what I mean? Let's go double zap here. Try and get this fight over with a little quicker. 25 is fine. We'll take our time on this fight, obviously. Obviously, this is one that we have to be super careful about. 17. We'll let that one be. We've avoided the curse so far. Not to jinx it, but we have. We should be able to kill him, I believe. Not quite. Cold Snap Plus comes through. A clutch Cold Snap Plus. Amplify. Wow. Amplify alongside Echo Form or Defrag or Capacitor is really good. That's really going to help us a lot, to be honest. That's going to make things much better. This fella right here, can we kill him? I don't think so, but we can try. Like, why not? Why not? The Fossilized Helix is going to be triggered here. Look at that. That was wonderful. Cold snap, Panacea, why not? I just don't see how we could ever have enough damage to kill him. But look at this, double defrag is really, really solid there. Double cold snap is good. We fission here. We go... We seek out the loop. Play loop, capacitor, another cold snap, and then we just reboot. And we set ourselves up to just have as much frost and block as we can, because this fella is gonna get tough. Double cold snap plus, yeah, we're never gonna be able to kill him, but we are gonna be able to avoid taking any damage, so let's just get through the fight as fast as we can. We're doing 100. Like, that's huge. That's genuinely huge. 100 and something block is phenomenal. The Amplify does become a dead card eventually. That's the only issue with it. Maybe I shouldn't have been too excited to get into that. A 100 and something block is phenomenal though. Cultist Potion. It's funny because Cultist Potion is pretty good. Like, Cultist Potion might actually be more useful against the heart than Thorns. Is that true? I don't know if that's true. We're assuming that we even get the thorns over to the heart. That might not be the case. Truth be told, it depends. All right, here we go. Seek out. I wish we could seek out both of these. Seek out the echo form. There it is, echo form. Capacitor loop. Wow, if I would have overclocked, we could have amplified the echo form. Sorry. It happens. It happens. We're going to have to figure out how to do this, though. I guess double panacea is good. Cold snap, cold snap, cold snap. Give me something good on the reboot. That's not it. That's really not it. Oh, we did take damage there. I thought we were going to get away with it. Damn it. I thought we were going to be able to not have to take damage there, but we did. And that's fine. That's okay. We're going to fission this. And hope we pull defrag. We're going to get rid of burn. And we're going to fission this. We did not get defrag, but that's okay. Get rid of all the burns. Your burns mean absolutely nothing to me, Sir Nemesis. Absolutely nothing. I want you to know that. That forever your burns don't mean shit, brother. Let's overclock it. Get rid of this burn. And block all. Yeah, the Amplify eventually just becomes a curse. Which is unfortunate. Double lightning is good, then some cold snaps. It's going to take a few turns to kill this Nemesis. Unfortunate for us, but it's true. Oh, wait. Did I not kill the burn? I could have killed this burn, I think. Pretty sure. I actually think I'm going to just burn the burn and move on. Because I don't want that lightning orb to do no damage. That's a big source of our damage, I guess, this zap, you know? Here we go. We'll prove it right here. We definitely could use a little more draw. At the right moments. You know, we don't have it at the right moments. We never seem to pick it up at the right time. This is just gonna full block, so we'll let this go. Gain some extra energy as a result of that. Oh, this is unfortunate. Oh no, it's totally fortunate. We're good. We're good. I didn't realize he was at that low of health. Bird-faced urn, fantastic. Fantastic. Cold snap. Replace the cold snap we removed. The weirdest way to upgrade a card. Tempest is tempting. Because we have a lot of energy and we need a way to do more damage. I'm going to take the Tempest, actually. Oh, man. Vajra would be really good, but we need the key. Oh, that's unfortunate. Vajra would have been really, really good there. An extra damage per thing is really solid. I'm going to be honest. That would have been fantastic. Reboot time. I think we actually seek out this defrag. We seek out the worst version of the defrag because just in case we can echo form the other one. Speaking of, here's echo form. So we go echo form, loop, cold snap, and we're just full blocking. No big deal. Amplify this turn. Your next power card is played twice. So this would create 2 amplifies. That would play this 4 times. Right? Am I understanding that correctly? No, it would play it 2 times. It's the same thing as Echo Form. I don't know how I got that confused. But here we are. We did. It's okay. That's life. We still have our fossilized helix, our buffer. We still have it. Let's double capacitor. We're at full health here. Then we go cold snap, fission. Zap. Cold snap, cold snap, cold snap. Tempest? Sure. See how that goes. It's a little something. It's nothing particularly amazing, but it is some extra damage being dealt from the Tempest while we have like extra orb slots and we have a lot of focus. It is really solid. Double lightning here. Cold snap again. Let's overclock. Let's cold snap again. And so we're just not taking any damage, which is wonderful. And there it is. The Maw is down. He's down. None of these are super useful. That is our second Claw Plus that we came across, though. Maybe we could have turned this into like a late game Claw deck, you know? I know people would have loved that. All right, we got ourselves another wild ride. You ready? It's another wild time. We can get ourselves a capacitor. We can get ourselves a lizard tail. So we'll have a lizard tail and a fairy in a bottle. I don't know what gets triggered first. I don't know how it works. But we can get both. We can also get Akabeko, which... We can get a cheap reinforced body, which is pretty incredible. Discovery... Discovery could just be fun. Secret technique. I don't know what we would really pull out. Maybe the amplify. Something like that. It's essentially draw. I think we do take the lizard tail. I think we do want to take the lizard tail. I think we want to take the capacitor as well. Especially since we have the amplify. Might as well put the amplify to better use. Reinforced body versus the heart is just solid. Just in case we need it. Compile driver could work as well. It's only 1 extra draw, but it is 1 extra draw. But at this point, I want to make the only attack we have cold snap. I want to see if we could really make it happen. Let's take the lizard tail, take the reinforced body and the capacitor. To delete a card, it would have to be a cold snap, and I don't want to delete more cold snaps. You know what I mean? I have 9 of them. We already deleted 1. Doesn't make too much sense to do that. We could take Akabeko. It's not the worst idea. It's also not necessary. We need a way to make ourselves stronger. That's the only thing. Like, we need a way to make the cold snaps better. Tempest is like a little bit to that idea, but I really needed a bias cognition here. And we will have another shop, and we do have the 166 gold so far. I mean... I shouldn't say we will have another shop because we might not. It sort of depends on It's really, really dependent on... I think this time we pull out this defrag. Anyway, it's really, really dependent on if we get through these bosses. Though I think we will, we might not. You never know. A lot of damage, man. These guys are tough cookies. We echo form, defrag, and then I think we do this, or do we just do damage? We just do damage. No, we didn't even do damage. That was foolish. All right, we're taking quite a bit of damage. We gotta figure out a way to kill somebody, or else we're really gonna use our lizard tail. We're really gonna use our lizard tail. Let's double amplify. Right? We're gonna do capacitor. That's gonna play that twice. I can't believe we own, like, the only focus we have is defrag. I need a bias cognition very badly. What we do is we overclock here. Then we go cold snap, cold snap, cold snap, and then fission. We draw the other capacitor that amplify is going to trigger. Even though we don't really need this much orb slots, it's still fine. Do all that. Kill this guy. I probably did that in a bad way, but it's fine. We reboot here. And that's totally fine. I think that was a good turn, I believe. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Double loop, of course. And then we do this. Guy's not dead. Yeah, reinforced body coming through here. Even just for one, reinforced body is just good. Double lightning, kill him, get rid of the burn, draw more cards. Cold snap, cold snap, cold snap, cold snap, and that's the end of the fight. For a second, I thought I might not be able to solve that one. That one was really tough. Another cold snap plus. They just really love giving me cold snaps here. For a second, I did not think we were going to solve that. I'm going to be honest. Like, that was tough. The giant head feels a little more doable. We go Panacea. What do we want to do here? Reinforced body or lightning? I think reinforced body. I think reinforced body is just better. Yeah. Okay. Amplify loop is very solid. Cold snap, cold snap. Capacitor. We save the reboot, I guess. Yeah, that's fine. We have 2 capacitors, right? Yeah. This is awkward. Echo form. Capacitor defrag. And we move forward. It's awkward because we don't have a ton to use with the echo form, but defrag will be good enough. We overclock, we zap, we overclock. And then we go cold snap, cold snap, cold snap, cold snap. Is this just full block? That's 36 plus 17, yeah. We don't use the Seek. We save the Seek for now. Goodbye? I disagree, pal. I disagree big time. No more powers, so Amplify is useless. So we go cold snap, cold snap. Do we just go fission here? It's a hell of a play to go fission. I think we do. I think we do, because we should be able to get the Frost Orbs back. You know what would be good? Actually, Consume. I hadn't given Consume any consideration. We go cold snap, cold snap, cold snap, cold snap. We seek out the Tempest. Can we just play it out? Yeah, I think we just play this out. I'll tell you why. Because we'll be able to block a decent chunk, and we do still have the fossilized helix. We need to do damage. That's a lot of damage all at once. So that really helps. And then we can just sort of cold snap our way into more damage. Did we just overclock? Double overclock? Yeah, I think we double overclock here. Let me go cold snap, cold snap. All the lightnings will be going off here. It's fine. Again, a turbo would have been good as well. So now we finally lose the fossilized helix. So we got to make sure that we're blocking enough. So then we do this. Reinforced body just makes sure that we are. Can we kill on this turn? We can't. We really can't. Get rid of this burn. Reboot. Get rid of this burn. And then 2 more cold snaps, because we don't need the reinforced body right now. We just have full block. We just have complete and utter blocking capabilities here. Double zap. It's like the deck will get through things. It just takes a really long time. And I don't know if we have that kind of time against the heart. That's the only problem. That's the only issue. Omamori is the most useless thing that we could have pulled. Recycle, if it was Recycle Plus, that would be incredible. Because then we can get rid of things like Amplify once it's finished. But outside of that, there's no real point in it. Cool-Headed could work here, to be honest. Like, just a little extra draw. Let's take it. We rest, we heal from 78 up to 78. Wonderful. Just wonderful. All right, weird spot for us here because we're not gonna block enough. I'm gonna try and kill Deca first, I guess. We are taking quite a bit of damage. Yeah, that was 13 damage. Let's seek out the Echo form. Use the Echo form. Do we reboot here? Is that insane? It's a little insane. We're willing to take a lot of damage here because I think that it's the right move. I think that it's the right correct play here. It's not even that much. It's 14. I mean, that's a lot, but it's not too bad. Double defrag. Cold snap, and then we fission and see what we draw here. We'll go cool-headed. We could channel 7, but I don't think that's a smart move for me. I really don't. Let's go loop here. We could just do 4. That's fine. We're in a tough position. Calipers would have been incredible at some point in this run. We'll go double cold snap, regular cold snap, panacea, and then we will reboot. And then we'll go cold snap, and these will just disappear anyway. So we have full block. That's good. Can we really do this? I wonder with all the cold snaps. Let's double capacitor, so that's going to give us extra slots as well as some healing. Wonder if there's any real way that we could take on the heart. With the thorns, there's a chance. Cool-headed allows us to draw more. We're in a very awkward spot. We're in a very awkward spot. We just don't have a ton of damage for like Donu and Deka. They keep gaining armor, so it hurts. Hit Deka. Nice. It worked. It worked. Just demand that the lightning hits the right guy, and it works. That's the key. That's what I learned just now. We draw here. Yeah, so we almost have Deka completely knocked out, which is good. We do it again. Just keep trying. Just keep trying. We double zap? I think we double zap. The lightnings were supposed to hit him. What the hell? You know the rules. Hit Deka. Hit Deka. Duh. Yeah, this amplify is useless. You only hit him once. You were supposed to hit him twice. Hello? Okay, deck is down and Donu is gonna follow. Overclock? Donu is definitely gonna follow, okay? This is the rules. You're going down, buddy. So many cold snaps. So many cold snaps. Come on. Come on, we gotta keep going. We gotta keep going. The echo formed cold snaps. How else would we survive this fight? You know how it is. You know how it is, Donu. You just gotta roll with the punches, pal. You just gotta suffer through it. Overclock me. Zap this. Kill the burn. There's another cool-headed. And then the reinforced body. The reinforced body is really only there for the heart. Like, it's not really there for any other fight, truth be told. Not really helping in any other fight. Time Eater is going to make this almost impossible to win. for the record. Time Eater is the tough one. So we're kind of hoping for the Awakened one here, even though we have a decent amount of powers. We got the Awakened one. We got the Awakened one. Incredible, incredible. And we are going to use those powers. We are going to use them. We are going to amplify Loop or Capacitor. Which one? I think Loop. Double Loop is good, and then a Capacitor. And then a little tiny bit of damage to the Cultist. Fission would be a complete waste here. We lose our buffer, which sucks, but that's life. You know what I mean? Okay, we're in an awkward spot once again. I don't think I want to use these right now, yet. Because I would prefer... I would prefer if we had the Echo form when we used them. But it's also awkward because this provides so much depth and everything that we need to our deck. It's super awkward. Do we just use it? Right now we're blocking 17. So we would be taking 43 minus 17. We'd be taking more than 20. It's kind of really tough. All right, we'll use the defrag. We'll use the defrag at least. Yeah, so we took 20 there. There's the Echo form, which means we have made the Awakened one very strong. But I guess that's life. I guess that's where we're at. We'll reboot here for the Fission. For the Fission, and we will kill you. We will amplify defrag. Wait, do we really want to do that against Awakened one? I mean, we block a lot. We block a lot. But it certainly feels foolish. Fuck it, let's go for it. This is life, right? What's life without a little risk? We're not even fully blocking here. Okay. Did I make a mistake? I'm not sure. I'm honestly not sure. It feels like yes. It feels like the answer is honestly yes. We are going to seek out overclock. We are perhaps in a lot of trouble. It's kind of awkward. Double zap. Cold snap, cold snap. Get rid of the burn. I don't want to use the Tempest yet. I really don't. So that's almost full block. Now we go double cold snap. Cool-headed. Cold snap, cold snap, cold snap. So we are getting that block up now. But the problem is, like, truthfully, the problem is the next form is going to be insanely strong. We do have the Lizard Tail and the Fairy in a Bottle at least. Which, you know, that's good, but it's still awkward. It's still super awkward. If we're struggling versus the Awakened one in this situation, I mean, I don't know. Is that... Why didn't I use reinforced body? What the hell am I doing? Somebody explain to me what the fuck I just did? I was not thinking that through. I thought I ran out of energy. That was really dumb. That was extremely dumb. We have now put ourselves in deep danger. Deep danger because I didn't do the math, because I just took it for granted that we were just good there. And that was not the case. And it might cost me on this turn. We'll have to see. Oh my god, I'm down to 1. Holy shit. I thought there was no way we could lose this, but here we are. In danger of losing. This is why you don't play all those powers. This is why you don't... I got a little too arrogant, I think. I think I got a little too cocky. I think that's the safest way to put that. Can we get through it, though? I don't know. That Tempest is really going to have to come through in a massive way. Okay, we got to kill him now. Can we? So the thing is, we do have the lizard tail and the fairy in a bottle. But like, does he just kill us on the next turn instead? Okay, so that used the lizard tail. They used the lizard tail. He's down. He's down. Oh shit, that used both of them? It uses both of them at the same time? I didn't know that. What the hell? Oh, damn. That isn't great. Why didn't anybody tell me? No one, I didn't know. I had no idea. Can we survive and make it to Act 4? That's the only thing I care about at this point. Make it to Act 4, see if we can make it to the heart. This guy is so much to deal with. Double cold snap. We just don't have enough focus. It sucks. So 6 times 8 is 32 plus 16. It's 48. That's full block, I believe, unless I'm stupid, which could be the case. So I guess it doesn't matter. We could still do this anyway. We're actually still not going to use the Tempest. Am I insane? Maybe. I didn't know it would use both of them. That sucks. It's very disappointing. I had a feeling that it was possible. I did have a feeling that it was possible, but unless it didn't use both of them and I died twice, that is also a possibility. So yeah, ignore me. Ignore me. Actually, let me know in the comment section, is that what happened? Did I die twice and I'm just too dumb to recognize it? Because that may have been the case. I would like... I don't know. I might have to review the tape. Might have to go ahead and review the tape. Figure out if that's exactly what happened there. These voids are rude, sir. These voids are very rude. I believe that's going to be enough block. Double zap. Cold snap. Overclock it. Here comes the Tempest. I believe this is a good spot to use the Tempest, I think. Because we should fully block this. Yeah. I maybe should have possibly, like, double checked that. Maybe. Let's double zap and then cold snaps should put us in a decent enough position to like survive the next one if we can't win here. Yeah, so we double cold snap. We're actually just... I didn't want to draw because I didn't want to run into the void. I was afraid that the void was coming next. Am I gonna die? There's 8 again. That's 48. Wait. Nope, we don't win. Fuck. That void may be the reason that we don't make it through this. We beat the Awakened one. We burned our Lizard Tail and our Fairy in a Bottle all in the same exact turn. Again, not sure how that worked, but like, did they both trigger or does it trigger them both at the same time? Like it doesn't distinguish between them because that could be the possibility. All right, we take our final rest before we take on the Spire and the Shield. All right. Excuse me. We have a shop to go to. Oh my God. I don't know what I saw, but I think it was the Thunderstrike. I thought it was Bias Cognition. It's just the dream that I have. I want the Bicog so bad. Defrag. Yes. Absolutely, we take that defrag for 20 gold. I think Ice Cream is the next best move. If only this was Shuriken. If only it was Shuriken. We are afraid. I am afraid. Duplication Potion is going to be a necessity, and then Ice Cream, and that's that. That's what we're going with. These are the potions that we have, and this is the life we have chosen. And I think I got to reboot. I got to amplify reboot maybe. Okay. Scary stuff. Do we need the Echo form? We might. I might actually need the Echo form. Let's take it. And we'll cold snap this fella. And we are going to take some damage, but it is what it is. Like, I feel like in this spot, you can't really avoid taking too much damage. Ooh, my focus went down. Hate that. Hate to see it. Double cool-headed. Damn. Double Panacea. Am I dumb? I didn't know that we were getting 2 Echo forms off. Oh my goodness. I'm very dumb. I'm a dumb man. Okay, tough spot. We're taking a lot of damage. And yeah, we're in a very tough position. Just do that and then reinforce body. How are we gonna get through this? We're not even gonna make it to the heart. Do you know how disappointing that is? Do you know how devastating that is? Okay, we are gonna probably get through this. Maybe? I don't know. It's tough to say. Okay, this is a big double defrag. Then we go... Okay, this is the big play. Then we go... This is going to do it twice. Incredible. Incredible. I feel like a god gamer because of that moment right there. The problem is we definitely have to loop to just gain 2 health. Yeah, the problem is we're going into the hard fight with literally only 20 health. That is a fucking issue. We can create a lot of block very quickly, but it... Well, not very quickly. I guess that's the problem, is that it takes time. It takes a lot of time, so I don't know if we're going to be able to do it. Oh, the all cold snap strategy may betray us at this point. Oh my goodness. How do we even get through the Spire Shield? Like, actually. He's just blocking so much. He just blocks an insane amount. Let's draw the cards. Okay, we do get through it. It wasn't easy though. It really was not easy. White Beast statue, is that the most pointless reward you've ever seen? I think the answer is yes. We're gonna skip these, and here we go. We're going into the heart. We're gonna put some thorns on. We're gonna reinforce body. This is so silly. We're gonna use reinforced body. We're gonna use zap. I don't want to lose my buffer. So we're just gonna have to reinforce body here into zap. And that's it. Am I crazy for that? Well, it doesn't look too crazy now. It looks crazy though, because I can't play any cards. With 21 health, well, at least the buffer's gone now. That's a lot of energy. The hefty amount of energy, at least. All right, we're gonna take some damage here. You don't have a choice. Capacitor. Defrag. Come on, man. You couldn't have given me a card there. You couldn't have given me one goddamn card there. Yeah, I think it's over. It's safe to say this run is over. Oh my goodness, the sword and shield just like wrecked me so bad. They wrecked me so bad. The problem is I couldn't get the cold snaps to... I didn't get anything to scale the cold snaps. I think there's probably a world where I made a lot of mistakes that led to this, but I don't know. That was really fun. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, please. Subscribe to the channel. In all cold snap deck. I mean, what more could you ask for? you could have asked for a heart win, I guess, but like, take a look at this deck. This is the seed right above my head. I will have that in the description below. And this is what we ended up doing. I think some things cost me there. For example, not understanding if Fairy in a Bottle and Lizard Tail trigger at the same time. I still don't know if it actually did or I just died twice because it was a multi-attack. I'm not really sure, but tough draws against the shield and the other guy, where if I had full health, I could have made things really happen. You know, I could have done a couple cold snaps. I could have done things and wouldn't have been afraid to take some damage. So it is what it is. That's what happened against the heart. I really enjoyed playing this. I really hope that you enjoyed watching. And if you did, let me know in the comment section, what kind of weird challenges like this would you like to see me try? Because I really enjoy doing these things. Thank you so much for watching. Have yourself a wonderful rest of your day.